Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a flip through January monthly, weekly, and the journal. So let's get started. Flip to my monthly. It's very simple, minimalistic monthly, not too much going on. Here I put in my bills and doctor's appointments or events that's going on. And we just got very little stickers. And here's the quote that I like. It says, "Every enemy that is against my destiny must fall by fire." Love it. And this little note section, I'm working on losing weight. And in the month of January, I lost 8 pounds. Go me, go me, go me. Every pound counts. I'm going to celebrate every single pound because this journey is not easy. So, this is January. We're going to flip to the weekly. Now, this is my first time doing a weekly, and this is my first time having a Sterling Ink compact comment planner. So, I tried to figure out a way that I can use this because I pretty much track everything in the calendar layout. So I decided to do a gratitude, put my menu up, what I'm eating, weekly tasks, things to buy, notes, Bible study, quote of the week, what I'm doing, watching, listening, and reading, affirmation, my weight loss, and my mood. So I did this setup for the first 3 weeks, I believe, and then I kind of changed it up. Here, I didn't get a chance to do my Bible study. I just stuck a note on there. Like I said, I'm trying to eat healthier, so I'm trying to make sure my pantry is stocked with these items at all time, my pantry and my refrigerator. So in this column, I put the weather because I think it's kind of cool to keep up with the weather. Lets me know if it's freezing outside or raining or it's going to be sunny. But here, there's a lot of dead space here. So this was one of the reasons why I wanted to change this up. The second reason was when I did my Bible study this week, I didn't have enough room. I barely had enough room. And so the next couple of weeks, I changed this whole setup. This is a better setup. It works best for me. So here I still have my gratitude, and I have what I'm watching, listening, and reading in these columns. And my weekly weight loss. Sorry, my camera is shaking. The quote and my mood. So the mood is only 3 that I'm tracking. Either I'm sad, neutral, or happy. And my meal plan, the weekly tasks, things to buy, and my grocery list. I added this, but this is not my main grocery list. My main grocery list is in the kitchen, but I take my planner to work and everywhere I go. So when I think of things to put on the list, I put it in my planner. And so here you see I barely have enough room for Bible study. So I've been debating whether I'm going to make this full sheet a Bible study sheet. But here I have some notes, and I forgot to write down the recipe for my cinnamon rolls and my chili. But I did this 2-ingredient bread with just flour and yogurt, and it turned out great. Simple. And this week is pretty much the same. And here I barely had enough room for my Bible study. And so down here I did differently. This was easier to set up versus these little note tabs. So I swapped that and changed it to this. This is kind of like my commonplace area. I've been debating to do a commonplace in the back or not, or either just keep this little note section. I write down notes when there's important information or a quote or something that I like from the things that I'm listening to. Here I'm listening to 13 powerful things to tell yourself every morning to have a good morning. And so these were some of the steps that he said to do. And here I added the fragrance of the week because I love fragrances. I have a really good collection. And so each week I I do a different fragrance. And so I felt like it would be kind of cool to track it down. The notes, I put down the middle notes, the top notes, and the base notes. And then I'm going to compare to see the similar notes in each fragrance that I use. I already know that I love vanilla. So anything with vanilla in it is a win. That's my kryptonite. I love vanilla. But yes, that's the last week in January for this. So let's turn to the journal section. And here is New Year's Eve and New Year's, and I think, yeah, and the day after. So I have 2 days on this page. No, New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Day, and then the day after. And I kind of like this setup. And I have this cover up for privacy of my family members who don't want to be on YouTube. But I like this setup. These flowers, these sticky flowers came from a Happy Planner pack that I had. I can't remember the name of it, but it is Happy Planner. And the washi tape came from Michaels. And so I wanted to record what we did for New Year's, and we went to my mom and celebrated New Year's with her. It's something that we haven't done in a very long time, and so that was fun. And then on New Year's Day, she made some oxtails for me. She knows I love oxtails, and I haven't had any in a long time. And I wanted to document that because it was very special, and it was so good. It was so yummy. And so I just did a little doodling to try to document that. And I know I cannot draw. So what I did was I went on Google, searched up the images, and then I took a piece of paper and put it on top of my phone and traced it. And then I traced it in my journal. So that's the only way I'm able to get doodling in because I can't draw. But yeah. And then this was a week where I had 3 on this side and the other 4 days on this side. I don't like this setup because it kind of forced me to journal every single day. And so if you skip a day, you get behind, and then you obligated to try to catch back up because I had already sectioned this off and put each day down. So I had to journal it. But I filled it out, but visually I don't like it because it just looks like it's just everything's all scrambled to me. But I like the stickers, and this is a little washi tape that I got from Temu and Michaels. The floral one came from Michaels. And so the nets, you'll see on the net spread that I changed my setup. Oh, this is a day when my son and I went to see the movie David, and it was very, very good. I highly, highly, highly recommend it, especially if you got young kids. And had great singing, great animation, great storyline, and it was true to the storyline in the Bible. And so it talked about David as a young boy, and it stopped when he became king. So it doesn't show the adult David. So it just stopped right there because it's for kids. And my son and I, we left the movie theater very motivated and inspired. He said, "Mom, I just feel so inspired." He said, "I feel like I can do anything." I was like, "That's great, son." I said, "Me too." And I actually want the soundtrack. The songs were so inspired, and I want the soundtrack. But anyway, we got popcorn. This came off the popcorn. We got like the large popcorn. I just cut that out. And he had a soda. So I cut this out as well. Put this in as a flap. He had candy, the Sour Patch. Then after the movies, we went to Yogurt Mountain and got yogurt. Yeah, let me show you how much it was, because I kept the ticket, $31.48 for only two. It was just me and him. I forgot that they weighed the yogurt because I loaded my cup. Now you see it's like running out, but I won't do that next time. But yeah, it was very good. This was a mango flavor. And my son, he got, oops, sorry, my camera's shaking. My son, he got chocolate and he put gummy bears and nerds and all kinds of stuff on top of it. It was very yummy as well. I was like, let me taste yours. But yes, I just thought these were cute little keepsakes. And I just used washi tape to put this in. And look, let me show y'all the tickets. So one adult, let's see, one adult, one child, large popcorn, and pizza. And it came out to be $45.17. And he ended up getting the Sour Patch separate. But yeah, I said, I'm going to keep this because who knows, 20 years from now, it may be triple this price. But yeah, so that was kind of cool keepsake. And then I journal up under it, under this flap and this flap. This is just a picture of me and him when we were at the top. We had great seats and we were at the top in the middle. And then I just journal under that. And I think this is another cool way to interact with your journal, all the little flappy flaps. And then this setup, I like it better than this one. And I did more doodling and writing. I can't write either bubble letters, but I tried. I think it's cute. It got a little character. But yes, I'm in the South and we had the snowstorm. And when we get a little inch, like a little inch of snow, everything shut down. So, because even if we do get snow or don't get snow, we're dealing with black ice and people are sliding all over the place and wrecks and stuff like that. So, needless to say, I did not go to work until that sun came up so I can be able to see, because I did not want to slide on no black ice and get in an accident trying to get to work. Here are the cinnamon rolls I was talking about earlier. They turned out good. And this is a picture without the icing. I did make icing. I made a cream cheese icing from scratch and it was so good. And this is the 2-ingredient bread. And back here, I was just trying to show how it turned out good, the texture, and it wasn't dry, and it was very easy to make. And that's it. So you guys, if you've enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. It help my channel out continue to grow so I can show you all more content. And y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.